കാര്യങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. അപ്പൊ ഇവിടെ വന്നപ്പോ സിലിക്കൺ വാലി പോകണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോഴേ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, ശരി, നിങ്ങൾ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന 5 പേരുടെ ഒരു ടീമിനെ ഉടനെ തന്നെ സിലിക്കൺ വാലി അതുപോലെ അതിൽ കൂടുതൽ വേണം എന്നുള്ള ആവശ്യമൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഏതായാലും ഒന്ന് പോയേച്ച് വന്നിട്ട് നമുക്ക് വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് ആലോചിക്കാം. ഏതായിരുന്നാലും ഇത് കാണിക്കുന്നത് ഗവൺമെന്റ് ഇതിന് വലിയ പ്രാധാന്യം കൊടുക്കണം.
Hi, I'm Sujo Kurula George. I'm the CEO of Startup Village. So I was the one who led the delegation and the team of young entrepreneurs as part of the SC Square initiative to the Silicon Valley.
Hi, I'm Akash. My name is Vijit Padmanabhan.
My name is Nitin George. I'm Jibin Jose.
We saw almost everything in Silicon Valley. Right from companies which are 1 or 2 persons big to companies such as huge companies such as Google, and incubator spaces such as small hacker spaces where people randomly come in and do all their hacking works, to huge incubators with 70,000 square feet with 100 to 200 startups, and also angel investors to high-end VCs. It was pretty damn amazing.
Startup Village to Silicon Valley, the trip, is the most wonderful experience and the greatest exposure I ever had in my life.
So the kids who traveled, they got to meet people like Orkut, who actually built the social networking platform called Orkut as well.
We drove cars such as Tesla, which was much more interesting than many other cars which I've ever seen.
The most memorable event in my journey was my meet with Neeraj Arora. Neeraj is the business head of WhatsApp.
People have this culture like everyone was, even though all of them had different positions in their offices, none of them were actually differentiating in the way they sit or the spaces which is allocated to them. It was all a really friendly and fun space to be with.
I think the Stanford University and the startup culture is something that we should have here in our colleges, because there the students have the opportunity to take their ideas to the next step from when they are in the college itself. I think we should replicate the same thing here in our colleges as well.
The first and the foremost thing that I could feel in Silicon Valley is that our kids in Kerala is equally smart as our peers in Silicon Valley. But what differentiated us from the people in the valley is that instead of ending up in a service company, they are ready to take risk and pursue their own vision.
Now I believe that, or I am confident that I can build a $1 billion startup. Now this same belief should happen to every citizen that is living in the country and also who are a part of the Kerala family or the Startup Village community.
And it's like, let's say it's like a startup village in a huge way. So what I learned, what I found was like, even though our startup ecosystem is 40 years behind, I'm saying like, back in those days we did not have that culture, but today we have this startup culture here, and it's growing pretty fast. And by technology side, Indians are actually in par with them.
It was a really awesome experience. It was impossible to think that I would get a chance to visit Silicon Valley and experience the work culture there. Work hard, party hard culture. So at the heart of all this activity is to get that sense of relief and that sense of inspiration and exposure by initiatives like SC Square, in which we systematically take our youngsters and the entrepreneurs to get exposed to everything that's happening out there in the world, so that they can also index themselves and develop amazing world-class companies and products as well. So this broadly summarizes the reason why we're doing these kinds of initiatives. I strongly urge each and every one of you watching this video, whether you're an entrepreneur or a student, to take advantage of any kind of opportunity in which you can actually maximize your exposure, and more specifically to sign up for the program for SC Square, so that you may get an opportunity to visit in sometime in future as well.